Trust me, you need to have this in place. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video, dropping nothing but, you already know, value bombs. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, hello and welcome. You are in the right place. I drop nothing but insane value on a weekly basis with everything to do with e-commerce, Shopify and dropshipping. So if you get some value, please make sure to like, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with my latest videos. Why? Because you do not want to miss out on any of my upcoming content. So in this video, I want to talk about something you need to have in place on your stores. Okay, it doesn't matter what type of store you're running, you need to have this in place. And what is it I'm talking about? Abandoned cart emails. Now, I know in a previous video I mentioned a Shopify app that you can use for abandoned cart emails, but I wanted to do a special video on abandoned cart emails because, let's put it straight, if you haven't got abandoned cart emails or a system in place, then you are leaving so much money on the table, it is unreal. Remember, if you're driving cold traffic to your store, most of the time, depending on obviously your conversion rate, not everyone's going to convert. But the good thing is that if you've got abandoned cart sequence or system in place, then remember the sale is not lost. Now, does this sound like you? Because I get this quite a lot. Okay, you're running traffic, you're getting visitors, you're getting add to carts, but no purchases. Well, if you're in that bucket, then this video is just for you and it's going to help you out immensely. I'm going to be showing you in the video some of the results I've been getting with abandoned cart emails and why I have it on all of my stores without fail. And of course, dropping in a few value bombs as I always do with actionable content. So make sure you stay to the end, watch all of the video, and most importantly, take what you learn from this video and implement it right away. So let's quit the talking, let's jump into the computer and let's get on with it. Right, let's jump into this one and get cracking with it. Now I've got my little pointer on and I know you guys do like the presentations, so I'm trying to do them as much as I possibly can to help you guys with the best learning experience as possible. So let's carry on with this one, turning $50 into $50,000 with abandoned cart emails. I'm going to show you some of my results. I'm going to show you, what you can do to achieve the same. And of course, it's dependent upon the amount of traffic you're running. Of course, the more traffic you're running, the more add to carts you're going to get, the more chances you're going to get to send abandoned cart emails. Of course, that goes without saying. But let's carry on and jump onto things. Well, abandoned cart emails. You got to remember, okay, 70 to 80% of all online transactions, all shopping ends in abandoned cart emails. So like I mentioned, you may be in this case, and I get the question a lot of times, I'm getting visitors, I'm getting add to carts, but no one is buying, no purchases. Now that's expected, okay, because not everyone is going to purchase your product. Now there's a few different things that may be wrong in your funnel, okay, but most importantly, if they don't complete the purchase, you have opportunities to follow up with the sale. And if you're not pushing through abandoned cart emails, you're leaving so much money on the table, it is unreal, as I'm going to show you. Okay, now abandoned cart emails shows buying intent. So if someone has added the product to their cart but not checked out, then it shows buying intent. So they are in a process to buy it. Now there's a number of reasons why people abandon cart, which I'm going to show you again a little bit later. But at the end of the day, if someone lands on a page and they add it to their cart, they're showing that they're in the mindset of potentially buying it, whether or not they couldn't do there was shipping costs or whatever it may be that influenced why they didn't. That point when they added it to cart and they clicked that button, it shows buying intent. Now it can be the difference between a break-even month or a profitable one, and I'm going to show you some results. But basically, you need to have this system in place. You need to be doing abandoned cart emails, and you need to be doing them correctly. It's all well and good sending just normal abandoned cart emails, but there's a few things you need to do and need to understand to be able to push the person through the sales process. Okay, So like I've mentioned, it can be the difference between a break-even month and a profitable one. And any good marketer will tell you, of course, the money is made on the back end. Have your back end systems all in place, working succinctly and together. That's where you make your money, okay? That's where you can make your money and still be profitable, even if, you know, you're not doing fantastic on the front end. So moving on to this here, okay, you can see the primary reasons why people abandon their carts. Now, this is in 2015, statistics for 2016, 2015. Now, these are not going to change, you know, these reasons still going to be valid in 2017, 2018, and in years to come ahead, okay? So let's run through them really quickly. Unexpected shipping costs. Okay, you know, that goes without saying. I've done it before, and no doubt yourself watching it. You get to the, you get to the checkout, and it's like shipping costs. No, don't think so. The funny thing is, how many times or how many of you guys have done this? Have gone to purchase something super expensive. Okay, you know, it's like $200, and then shipping is like, you know, $10, and it's like whoa. No. It's like, okay, you know, I'm willing to pay $200 for an item, but if you're charging me, you know, $10 shipping, is like, whoa, nope, click exit and get out of there. So unexpected shipping costs, having to create an account on, you know, everyone hates that, having to sign up and putting your details. It's just long. Was conducting research to buy later. Some of us guys do that, of course. Concerns about payment security. You know, does the site look a little bit shifty? Which obviously I always preach about, you know, getting those trust badges and stuff in place to improve your conversion rate. A long and confusing checkout. Couldn't find the coupon code, and no express shipping available. And again, which I've mentioned in other videos on how to, hack extra money, just add different shipping variants. So moving on from this, here is some of my results, okay? As you can see, for a period of time, I think it was approximately about a month. The app that I use is Abandoned Cart Protector. When that vanishes, it will show you. Abandoned Protector Plus, that is the app that I use. You can do the exact same thing with MailChimp. You can do Klaviyo as well. It does send abandoned cart emails. Even native Shopify can do abandoned cart emails. But I just find that this app itself works fantastic for me. I get the best delivery. I get the best open rates, and it just works fantastic. It's seamless. So it's the reason why I've always been using this app. Again, I get no commissions or affiliates or anything like that for this app. Okay, I have no affiliation with the company whatsoever. I've been using it on all of my stores, and it's one of the reasons why I always use it and mentioned it in my Shopify apps video. If you haven't, make sure you check that one out. So as you can see, the completed orders in green, recovery in blue, and the abandoned carts in red. So moving on, here are some of the results for a period of time. I think it was about a month, close to $650,000. Abandoned cart value. So look, here are the sales that I missed out on. Okay, I missed out on near enough $144,000 I missed out on. Okay, I missed out on that amount. Okay, if everyone who purchased and landed on my store purchased, I would have made an extra $144,000. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, so I didn't. But with the system in place, with a fantastic abandoned cart system in place, okay, I was able to recover over 50,000 of it. Okay, let that just sink in. Okay, I missed out on 140,000 of it. Okay, but I was able to recover over 50,000 of it. Okay, now obviously based on the recovery rates of abandoned, I was able to recover over 25%. Now that is fantastic results, if you ask me. Now this app costs pretty much, at the time, I think it was about $50 per month. So $50 per month to send these emails to make $50,000. I'll pay that all day, every day, no matter what. Now, of course, with saying that, it is dependent upon the amount of traffic you was running. Now, obviously, I was running a shed load of traffic, okay? But the add to carts, I was getting loads of add to carts and obviously purchases as well. But at the end of the day, like I said, the main thing is when someone doesn't purchase, the sale is not lost. And if I didn't have this app on my store, then, you know, I wouldn't have got back that $51,000. Now, of course, $51,000 in a month just from sending abandoned cart emails. You can see how powerful having a fantastic system in place works. So moving on to how you guys can do the same, giving you guys those value bombs as I always do. So let's move on with that. Now, I use a 3-stage sequence. Most places will do a 3-stage sequence. The first email right away, you know, I want to send it right away within the first 10 to 15 minutes or so. You know, you can send an email to say stock is running low, okay? You know, that is going to be the first email that they get straight away, just to remind them that they left something in their car and that it's running low, scarcity, okay? Now, the second email you can send, you know, within 6 hours or so, maybe in 4 hours, 4 or 6 hours or so, offering them free shipping or 5% off to push them through the funnel. Now, you got to remember, you want to be alleviating these common issues, which I'm going to talk about in the next slide. But basically, in the second email, you know, they may have abandoned cart because they didn't have free shipping. Second email, they get free shipping. Next thing you know, they've purchased, okay? Or 5% off, the price was too high. Again, shipping costs, you know, give them 5% off. They think, you know, I'll take that all day, every day. Third email, you can send within, you know, 24 hours, the next day, whatever it may be, 5% off or 10% off, and depending on how much you really want to play with. But 5% off, 10% off work great. Of course, in the second one, if you are doing 5% off, don't do 5% off. Again, it makes no sense. Just do 10% off. And again, if you're going to do free shipping here, then you can do 5% off, but you get what I mean. Now, moving on, of course, pointers to use. You need to use enticing titles, enticing opening email titles, okay? Such as, hey, you forgot this, or whoa, did you really leave this here? Something like that. Something that's going to make people question it and open it. Not something just stupid and lame. Make sure you got something that actually want to make people open the email. Second of all, of course, you're going to need scarcity. Now, always set a timeline for your discounts. Say, for example, you're offering free shipping. Say it's valid for the next 24 hours. It's valid for the next, 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it may be. Or 5% off. It's valid for the next, 10 minutes or 30 minutes. I probably wouldn't go with 10 minutes. But, maybe 24 hours, 6 hours, whatever it may be. Just to give them that kick up the bum so that they actually complete the sale. Thirdly, make it personal, okay? Make it personal. Put a name who it's from, which you can do in the app. You know, you can do all these sorts of things, such as put in a name, put in a person's name, such as, Darren, or make it a woman's name. People always like, women generally get a better response than men on emails, less flame and stuff. So put a woman's name and make it sound personal, such as, hey, I see you, was there any problems? Make it sound like it's coming from a person, an actual human. And at the bottom here, you want to be alleviating the common issues. So going back to this slide here, okay, unexpected shipping costs, alleviate that, okay? Not having to have a create account in to actually purchase. You can do that in Shopify. That's really easy to do. Was conducting research, can't really do much about that. Concerns about payment security, you can put your trust badges in your email if you want, in your abandoned cart emails, to show that you check out via secured SSLs and stuff like that. Long and confusing checkout, make it simple, spell it out to them in the email if you need to, put the coupon code there and where to actually put it. All these sorts of things is what you want to be doing when you're alleviating the common issues, okay? Now, finally, I know that people may say, oh, abandoned cart emails, GDPR, you can't have your marketing box ticked and all these sorts of things. Yes, you're correct. However, of course, me, myself, and I have it completely sorted. How do I have it sorted? I use something called Shopee Checker. Now, there'll be a link down below for Shopee Checker. Basically, in short, how it works. If the customer is from the EU, such as UK, etc., then it will untick my pre-marketing box so that I don't get hit with any sort of GDPR fines or anything like that. If the person is not from the EU, such as the States, Canada, Australia, blah, 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 then it keeps the marketing box ticked so that I can grow my list and still, send abandoned cart emails. So again, I use it on all of my websites. It is fantastic. It's cheap. Make sure you get Shopee Checker. Of course, if you want to be GDPR compliant, if you do want to take those risks, then that's fully up to yourself as a business owner. Okay, but then, like I said, the link will be down below for Shopee Checker. So that is pretty much it for this video. And of course, not last but not least, value bombs, as I always do. As always, I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please do like, comment, and of course, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with all of my latest videos. If you do want to be GDPR compliant and have your marketing box at the checkout solved, make sure you check out Shopee Checker. It is fantastic. I have used it on all of my websites. The link will be down below. It will just say GDPR helper or something along those lines. Make sure you check it out. And of course, if you don't want to use it and you want to take that risk, then that's fully down to yourself. But that is it for this video. I hope you got some value. I'll be back with another video on a weekly basis, as I always do, dropping nothing but value bombs. So make sure you stay subscribed, stay tuned, and keep locking in. So that is it. Take care, and I'll see you later.